know. If you're here, let us know. I would love members, old and new, veteran and new. Hi, Noreen. Yes, Noreen is dancing. Willie in the house. Willie's here. Willie's joining in. Billy, this is what we do here at Jewelry Addicts. All right, guys. I want to wait like 2 more minutes. Share this out. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. And you guys are going to celebrate your 1-year anniversary, right? Because that has to be right around the corner. That has to be right around the corner, like this fall, right? I have to ask Misty. Actually, Misty should come. Where is Misty? Let's get Misty here. What's your pleasure? We're going to get Misty here. Let's see if Misty will join. Thank you, Amy. Amy, this is, are you, Elsie, are you here? Have you guys seen, I don't know if I've shown you. This is my World Trade Center. Do you see it? It says New York. It's a celebration. It's from the early 90s. And people try to buy it off my back. And I'm like, no. No. No, hack to the no, hack to the no. You're not buying this jacket. Was I just showing my behind? I'm sorry, Dory. I'm also wearing boxing shorts. It's just that type of day. All right, let's share this out. I want to make sure Jamie's here. Jamie, are you here? I'll tag her. And Melody. I'm going to tag a few people. Pedro Pascal is naked on this screen. No, I'm not naked on this screen. Willie. Okay, let's share this out. All right, let's turn down the music. Song is almost done. That was so fun. I have my adrenaline going. I'm so excited. James here! Awesome! Jamie, we couldn't start without you. All right, Willie, enough with the funny jokes, okay? I see you, my friend, but you're 1-year anniversary party, okay? 1-year anniversary party. All right, so here we go. 1-year anniversary party. Anniversary party, join in. All right. And just so y'all know, Maria of Maria Luna Magica, she's going to be on at 5:30. So whether we'd like to or not, we have to keep the party moving at 5:30. So I'm going to get started right now. Okay, first of all, if you haven't said hello in the comments, please do. My name is Samantha. I'm founder of Vintage Jewelry Addicts, and I am a vintage everything addict. This is my 1970s peacock chair. It's another thing that I will not sell. This is something that I will actually keep. And I have been in resale since 2009. Oh, now they're playing Get Down, Get Down. Alexa, turn off the music. I'm going to turn off the music just so you guys can hear me. And we, as a community, launched Vintage Jewelry Addicts this weekend last year, 2024. We opened up the doors to the marketplace in March of 2024, and we had our first live sales. April 25th or something. I had to go back in time to get the exact day. And guys, it's really funny because I was able to go back in time and just see like who were our first sellers, how many live sales did we have consistently, what were our numbers, and oh boy, have we grown. Like it's almost like it makes me want to just throw everything to the side and just focus on Vintage Jewelry Addicts because the growth, I couldn't even run the percentages in my head. The percentages are like 50,000%. Like it's just, and it makes me so excited for the year to come. So I just first want to thank all of you, whether you just joined today or you've been with us since the beginning, this community wouldn't exist. And I know that many people's lives have been improved because of Vintage Jewelry Addicts, because of the relationships that have been built, because of the camaraderie, because of the expertise that has been shared. I don't know all of the exact, ways people's lives have improved, but I know that it's there. And that is the most important thing about technology, is that it continues to blossom positive interaction. So I want to kickstart us with some awards, and I have notes. have notes. It's official. It's like I'm on stage and I have to make sure I give the proper award to the proper person. So we only have limited time. If someone wants to pop on and really quickly be like, thank you, I can invite you on super laser. We can't really talk. We can't do much just because I want to make sure that we get through everything. And I also want to say as a preface, everyone here deserves an award. I could have made hundreds of awards, but I couldn't because, again, limited time. And I made awards that just really stood out to me. But I don't want anyone to feel left out because you are all amazing. And who knows, maybe next year you'll win an award as well. So if you guys did not check out our live sale announcements channel, I put in there, it is loading. I put in there all of the awards that we are going over. Highest money items sold, live seller comedian, our first live sellers, train conductor extraordinaires, top 3 sales volume in 2025, jewelry history wizard, fastest live seller, most likely to show off the good stuff, top buyers and supporters, Bakelite addict, most listings, and most committed. Okay? So, yes! Thank you so much, Mid-Century Wasted! Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the party. Welcome into the party. Hello, Marilyn and Susan. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so our first award, and we have gone over this before, but I also wanted to honor her exclusively because without Jamie of Flippin' Mintiques, Vintage Jewelry Addicts would not exist because I would not have the capacity to move us forward the way that we have grown. So Jamie of Flippin' Mintiques, guys, she is being honored not only as the highest number, and by number I mean like the highest cost item sold so far, keyword so far in Vintage Jewelry Addicts, but also as our admin, who I know writes back to all of your questions, even though I tell her it's okay, you don't have to answer all the questions, but she wants to. I tell her, Jamie, you can have boundaries. She's like, it's okay. And I'm like, it's okay. I can push coaching. She's like, nah, it's okay. I'll help. And I'm like, okay, Jamie goes above and beyond. And she also shows, her commitment to the community because she's winning a couple of awards tonight. I think the most important thing for us all to take away is if we want to succeed, we just got to show up. We just got to keep showing up wherever we're putting our focus to. And I think Jamie is the highest testament to that. So Jamie, congratulations. Thank you so much. Happy birthday yesterday from the community. And you still have the highest cost of an item record. And I don't know if someone's going to beat that this year. The challenge is on. The value of that item before the best offer was about $1,500, which is unbelievable. Maybe someone's going to beat it. I don't know. The challenge is on. Who's going to do it? And yes, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. It's still her birthday week. Diana's like, maybe I could beat that. I mean, the challenge accepted. Maybe you put, you put a couple of things in a lot. Right? So it's like 10 items for 2,000, something like that. It's very possible. Mid-Century Wasted, I like it. Challenge accepted. You'll win an award next year. Awesome. I love these comments. To the Best Hero Award. Well, I think we're all heroes. We're all heroes, but you're right. The best hero, who has saved the day? I'll have to, Jamie. Jamie wins the Best Hero Award as well. Hi, Tanya. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Best hair, the Best Hair Award. Okay. So our next award, I don't see them here. So let me announce it. And then actually I will tag them just in case they can pop in. So our next award, and honestly, this was a tough one, is for the funniest comedians during a live. And I decided to give it to the dynamic duo of Keenly Kristen and Candyland Curiosities, which is Amanda. Let me actually tag her here. Because when those two get on a live together, I crack up. I just want to bust out laughing. They have such a dynamic energy. Nothing can match it. I don't know if they've met in person. I don't know if they call each other and talk about life, But they are hilarious. And on their own, they're very funny. Kristen in particular. I still remember Kristen, she's afraid of spiders. And she's afraid of like grasshoppers and insects. And she's doing her live sale. And there's like an insect. And she's like freaking out. And it's like, we got to get the insect out of the room. And she like gets her husband to come down. And it was like this whole thing. And I don't think it was intentional, but she's funny about it. She's always cracking jokes. So Kristen, I don't know if you're here. Oh my gosh, they are hilarious. Oh, I hope they can pop in because I want to see more do live sales from them. We haven't seen one for a minute. So let's get them selling live again so that we can laugh and buy jewelry together. Okay, so all right, so our next award, I have to get through this. Okay, this is a really, really crazy one. Okay, so yes, okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, so who were our first sellers? Who were our first sellers in Vintage Jewelry Addicts? So the technical first sellers are people that you guys don't know because they don't really sell with us anymore. Odelia, Ella, D'Artagnan, Sherry, and Helena. Those were the first sellers for the first weekend. Sherry has come back. D'Artagnan has come back. I think Ella might have come back like once. Those, I mean, they don't sell with us anymore. And it's just so important to understand that like where you start is not sometimes the people you start with are not the people that keep going with you. And I think if anyone here, especially with customers, like they don't always stay with us. And, you know, it's just like, it's ever changing, but eventually people stick and eventually you find that tribe of sellers. The people that officially started with us, and the first, I don't know if she's here. I hope she's here. I'm going to tag her. She told me that she could hop on. Okay. Our first official seller who is still with us was Melody Jones. Melody was our first seller. Melody was the one that trusted the process. Melody was the one that said, I don't care how much I sell. Melody was the one that was like, you have 500 members. Let's try this thing. Melody was the one that had to teach herself how to go live because I wasn't doing training. Melody was the one that sold every weekend starting May 5th. She was consistently every weekend. And she was in it to win it. And because of Melody, on May 31st, if you remember this, Debbie of Gypsy Warrior, our next seller was Debbie of Gypsy Warrior Healer Dealer. She took a shot with us on May 31st. So she also was like, this Vintage Jewelry Addicts thing, like, I don't know how much is going on here, but I'll like give it a shot. And she has stuck. And then our next two sellers who gave us a shot and have never looked back, the same weekend, the weekend of June 7th, 8th, and 9th, were Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques and Kristen of Keenly Kristen. And both of those sellers are obviously still with us today. So that was really interesting for me because I had to go back in my calendar and look at signups. And I'm like, when did like these people really start selling? So it's like, it took some time to get the sellers that wanted to stay and wanted to build, right? Because if you guys remember, it was like 7 people on a live sale, like max. Like that was a good live sale. We have 7 people. We have 7 people watching. And when you guys hear the numbers of what sort of volume we were doing every month, you'll know right away. Like it wasn't hopping. We were truly giving it a go. So you were the first subscriber. Okay, that information I didn't know. I don't think I have that data, but you get that award. You get that award as well. So Melody, Debbie, Jamie, and Kristen, thank you guys so much for giving us a shot. And me. It is personal. And helping to steer. I mean, you guys are like the first mates, like helping to steer the ship, right? Like, okay, where are we going? What's the wind? Which direction? Okay, let's steer this ship. Okay, so train conductor extraordinaires. These are the sellers who are like, I'm going to donate my time to organize trains. I'm a charitable person. Oh, there she is. Melody's here. Melody's here. Melody, I have to, if you're here, say hello, because I have to like redo that whole award because she's here. Okay, Melody, you get the award of the first live seller in Vintage Jewelry Addicts who is still with us. Your first live sale was on May 5th. You gave Vintage Jewelry Addicts a shot, you believed in it, and you have never looked back. So you are the first seller. You believed in it. Thank you so much. Yes! From a hotel room. Oh my gosh, were you in a hotel room that night? You might have been. I think because I was watching all the live sales back then. Someone was in a hotel room at some point. Okay, so train conductor extraordinaires. Okay, so you guys are very charitable individuals. I may have missed someone. If someone could correct me in the comments, but these are the individuals that I want to honor. 3. Miss J of the Jade Peacock, okay? Train conductor extraordinaire. Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures. And Tanya of the Nomadic Addict. Tanya just like bounced into Vintage Jewelry Addicts and she's like, I'm conducting trains. I'm here. We're doing this train thing. And I don't know, Amy of South Jersey Mama Shop, I don't know if you conducted any trains. That's what I wasn't sure about. But I want anyone here who ever organizes a train to know that you are appreciated. I have stepped into organizing more trains because I want to see you guys succeed and I want there to be more opportunities for promotions. But when our members organize trains, the relief that I have. So you win the award. It's like a charity award. Thank you guys for opening your doors. Seriously. You are amazing, Tanya. Seriously, like, and you guys are so organized. And, you know, if you go back in the train chat, like it's nothing but positive. I mean, it's been fantastic and it will keep growing. So thank you. Thank you for all that you do. You guys are the bombs. You did do one, Amy. You did do one. Yes. Okay. Amy of South Jersey Mama Shop also wins an award. I just wasn't, I would have had to like probably scroll up. Maria has also, Maria, thank you. Maria and Amy are added to the list. So 5 awesome sellers who are conducting trains. Okay. So this is a really top 3 sales volume in 2025. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Okay. Are you guys ready for this? This is 2025. Okay. Top 3 sales volume, 2025. Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques with 841 sales. Yeah, Jamie. But you guys know, Jamie's like, oh, it's Tuesday at 1 a.m. I'm going live. Oh, it's Sunday at 11:30. I'll go live. Oh, it's Wednesday at like, 12:59 or I'm sorry, 11:59. I'll go live. Like that, she is in it to win it. And I think, again, the fact that she is number 1 for 2025 really says something. Number 2 for 2025. David of Star Bright Collection. And also a shout out also to David's partner, Chanel Collection. I know her real name isn't Chanel. 774 items sold this year. And David did not start with us. David, I think you started with us like early February. I'm not entirely sure. I don't believe you've been with us all of 2025. Maybe it was like the end of 2024 you jumped in. So January. Okay. January. Okay. So I don't know. 841 minus 774, it's like a 60 item difference, so okay. All right. This could be head to head. And then our third for sales volume, I messaged her. I hope she pops in. Denise of Sundance Sterling. Denise, are you here? Denise Finley of Sundance Sterling with 460 items sold. She's here, Denise. You're number 3 for 2025. And I know you have a live sale on Sunday. And we hope to have you back on the weekends very soon when you're ready, but you can always sell Monday through Thursday. And I think that you can keep that top 3. You can maybe even creep up there if you just keep going. So, think about it, 460 items sold. Jamie's 841. How many items do you have to package? I'm like, what? So many items to package. So many. You guys are extraordinary. You wow me. And collectively, I'm trying to do the math really quickly, 14. So it's almost 2,000 items between 3 people. Almost 2,000 items. So congratulations, guys. Okay. Are you ready for the jewelry history wizard? I was thinking of like the word, and I was like, is it master? Is it expert? Is it enthusiast? And I was like, it's a wizard. They're a jewelry history wizard. And they also win the Best Hair Award. And that is Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures. She wins the Jewelry History Wizard Award. Okay, we have to get her one of these wizard sticks so that when she's live, I'm ridiculous. Are you guys ready? Okay, this is actually for lighting a candle. Wizard stick. And I am the wizard. And I know that many of us message Diana and ask for support. And Diana, you've never expressed to me that you're bothered by that. So I know Diana loves learning as much as you guys. And what I love about Diana is she's probably going to tell me after this, like, well, I'm really not an expert. I don't really know everything. But she stands as someone who is committed to the research, committed to authenticity, committed to transparency, and that is what makes her also the jewelry history wizard. So thank you. Thank you, Diana. Oh, you should be humble. You're amazing. We're so lucky to have you. Seriously, your caliber and some of our other sellers. All of you guys. We are so lucky to have you. Okay, so fastest live seller. Could you guys take a guess who that is? This individual has sold more than or slightly less than 40 items in 30 minutes. He's a fast talker. I asked him if he was an auctioneer, and he said, no, I worked in the school system. And I'm like, oh, that's why. You worked in the school system, so you had to talk really fast to get people to listen to you. And that is David of Star Bright Collections. Wins, I hope he's still here, wins the fastest live seller award. He's here. He's here. So if you guys ever want, oops.
Echo was certified gold.
Alexa is listening to me. Alexa's like, I'm in on this awards presentation. If you guys ever want to learn how to drive a live sale with speed, watch and listen to David. The way that he does it, even just how he moves things and creates, it's very engaging. And so I think we all have a lot to learn from you, David. So thank you for being the fastest live seller in the community. Yes, another one for the men. Okay, so our next award is most likely to show off the good stuff. Okay, so the good stuff is a little bit like of a subjective opinion. I'm looking at the good stuff, or I'm perceiving the good stuff as, very old, as an antique, or valuable items, okay? And I have awarded Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures, Denise of Sundance Sterling, and Debbie of Gypsy Warrior Artist Healer Dealer, because they, time and time again, have shown the good stuff on their live sales. And I know that I have challenged them, or at least Debbie and Diana, to keep showing like the really good stuff, like this is $500, take it or leave it, or like this is a designer that, and I want to throw someone else in here. I didn't message her. Lindsay of Rose Cove Vintage. I should have messaged her. She works as a nurse, so she might be working. Lindsay of Rose Cove Vintage also shows the good stuff. If you guys ever catch one of her live sales, she can't sell with us too often because she's a nurse, and I think she has 3 children, but she's amazing. Oh, and Jody. Yeah, duh, Jody. We're going to add Jody to that list. Jody shows the good stuff. Jody shows the good stuff. Yes. Do we get a brooch? I need to have something made. This is like, I'm a winner, vintage jewelry addicts. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay, so, okay, top buyers and supporters. Okay, guys, so we're not going to talk numbers. We're not going to talk about items bought. This is private information. And I did not invite any of these buyers to this presentation or to this award ceremony. So if anyone wants to tag them, that would be amazing. But our top buyer, all time, the beginning of Vintage Jewelry Addicts, is Misbehave. Many of us have had a sale from Misbehave. She's incredible. She's positive. She hops in. She chats. She loves jewelry, and she is our top buyer. Her name is Nancy, and Stouff 44. Nancy comes to us from Facebook. She was a participant in my Facebook communities. And Nancy, you're number 2. You're the second top buyer of all time. Pamela of RMC Gary. Many of us know Pamela, and I believe she's a collector. I think maybe a reseller herself. She's awesome. Always buying. Warrior girl, Terry, who's always blessing us and wishing us love and happiness. We love Terry of Warrior Girl. Jamie of Flippin' Antiques. Jamie, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're technically number 6 of all time in terms of a buyer. Jamie of Flippin' Antiques. And then Erin of Vintage Girl Erin. We all recognize her name time and time again. I think Erin, if she's here, she has signed up to sell. I need to get her to start selling with us. Moment, MO_MENT. Moment, Sally of Sally D, and Lori of Lori Florida Girl. Those are the top 10, 11 buyers literally since the beginning. It changes month to month in terms of top buyers. And without you guys, we wouldn't be anything. We wouldn't exist. And so I need to figure out a way to honor our top buyers, get their address, send them a card, something. I'm working on it. If you guys have any ideas, I'm always open. And our buyers come to us with a lot of trust, and you guys demonstrate that we can be trusted. So thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, Jamie, for the tag. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Bake-A-Lite Addict. Who remembers, and I need to post the replay, when Elsie of the thrifting teacher decided to give us a Bake-A-Lite training valued at $100 for free with Vintage Jewelry Addicts. It literally was one of the most popular trainings we've ever hosted. She brought out all her Bake-A-Lite. Some of it she had to fight the customers off because she's like, I'm not selling that. I'm selling this. This is my personal. So Elsie, you win the Bake-A-Lite Addict Award. The reason I'm giving it to you also is because no one else has really stepped in to sell Bake-A-Lite. We haven't become a Bake-A-Lite community. It's something if I can go source, I might start selling because I know that there's such a collector community for it. So Elsie, again, she really paved the way. She's given me the idea. She did this training that I can reshare with you guys or send me a DM so that you can learn how to spot Bake-A-Lite in the wild or just how to go through your inventory and make sure that you're not missing Bake-A-Lite. Yes, award for Elsie. Award for Elsie. Okay, most listings award. So our first seller who has the most listings, I've tried to get her to sell live. I need to poke her every day. And that is Lisa of Sparkle Splendor. And Lisa, we had a quick chat one day, last year. She actually does have a virtual assistant, guys. So don't feel bad. But she has 2,700 listings. Which again, I love because I want you guys to feel like you can post 2,700 listings. We're not charging you for that. It's not a 30-cent fee. It's not in eBay. You can only post 500 items a month. You can post as many listings as you guys want. And Lisa happens to have 2,700. Our second, and she does not have a virtual assistant. I know for a fact. She doesn't even have an iPhone. She's doing this with her laptop. Is Jody of the Vintage Vault with 797 listings. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it, Jody. 709. We need to create an entire Shop Jody's Shop Day. Almost 800 listings, and I bet you're going to upload more this weekend. I know. Oh, you do it. Oh, you do it with the web browser. Oh, gosh. So just FYI, the last meeting, Android is coming. I've been saying this, but they're actually like, it's being developed right now. Like they're working on it like right now. They're not just saying that they're going to work on it. They're actually working on it. Yeah. Remarkable is the best word, Debbie. Truly the best word. And then I don't know if she knows this. I know, right? Mid-century. I don't know if she knows this. Amy of South Jersey Mama Shop. Did you know that you have the third? You have the third highest amount of listings with 675. Amy, I don't know if I'm about to tag you. I don't know if you stepped away. South Jersey Mama Shop was also one of our beginner sellers. I think that you kicked off with us maybe August or July of last year. So 675. And Amy, she does something where like she has her brand on all the photos and like it's really pretty. And so she puts a lot of extra effort into that as well. So yes. Oh, she's here. Now you do. You have the award. You have the award. You, Jody, and Lisa. Okay. And yes, Jody, 1 million listings. I would love to see it. That would be amazing. Amazing. Okay. I would be able to get press if we had 1 million. I'd be like, all right. Okay. All press, newspapers, radio, podcasts. We have 1 million listings. All right, guys. So our final award, and I could honestly give this to every single person, but I want to shout out a few particular people who have overcome the odds, who have messaged me like, I didn't have a great sale. I need some advice. I need some insights. Or they've had kind of personal life struggles, but they've continued to show up. And I know I'm missing people because I don't know the nooks and crannies of everyone's life. But I wanted to shout out first Melody of Melody Jones, if she's still here. She's been fighting for her health this year, and she has continued to show up and continue to be a member of Vintage Joy Addicts to the best of her ability. And she is selling on Sundays, and she is shipping out, and she is in it to win it. And so I wanted to honor her first without divulging too much information, but please give a round of applause for Melody, who is the first most committed award. And I hope you're still here. Okay, you're still here. Okay, next most committed, and this isn't in order, guys. I'm just saying them out loud. Jody of the Vintage Vault. So we actually just spoke to this. So Jody has an Android, which is not easy. So clearly she's committed. She has 797 listings. She's going live every week. She can't list live. So when you have an Android, you can't be like, oh, okay, let me just sell this and list it live. You actually can't do that. So she's had to fight a lot of limitations. And Jody came to us, and she was not experienced with live selling, but she wanted to figure it out. And you had struggles. It was unknown territory for you, but you stuck with it. And you're just going to continue to grow and get better and improve and sell more and build your customer base. So I am personally so excited for you. Okay, and next up, I'm going to say all of them at the same time. I want to honor Noreen of Unique Around the Corner, Maria of Maria Luna Magica, and Sarah of Who Knew Mercantile. All three of these sellers are the type of sellers that are in it. They're like, you know what? This sale wasn't great. I'm doing another one. I'm going to change my strategy. I'm going to participate with this train. I'm going to message Sammy and just kind of go over some things. And, I see you guys. I see how hard you're working. I see what you want to create, and you are committed. And honestly, because if you give up now, you don't know what's going to happen next. And I've seen some sellers have, live sales, and then their next sale, it's like, woo, and that's because they stay committed and they're consistent and they keep showing up. So, Noreen, yes, you deserve it. You sent in your, I always want to call it doppelganger, dingle hopper early. You are committed. You are committed. I mean, there's so many other reasons. So, okay, cool, guys. Those were the awards. We've got about 20 minutes. And actually, you know what? One final award is to our subscribers. I don't have the list in front of me. We have a ton of subscribers. You guys know who you are. We launched in August of 2024, and I believe it has worked brilliantly, and it has really helped us to establish, this kind of this regular schedule for our top sellers who are like, I want to make sure that my buyers know that I'm going to sell, blah, 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 blah. We are going to continue to evolve with our subscription because things need to change. As things change, things need to change. I don't think that's a phrase, but I just made it up. But thank you to our subscribers who are, again, helping to fuel the machine that is Vintage Jewelry Addicts. Okay, so I want to talk about numbers because I love talking about numbers. And this was really helpful for me to see. I always need a little bit of a reminder myself because sometimes I can be like, I don't feel like we're growing. I don't know, but numbers do not lie. Numbers do not lie. So I want to walk you guys through every single amount that we made per month starting April of last year. And here's why. Because when you guys hear the numbers and how they kept month after month growing and growing, and then you kind of like feel where we are now, you're going to go, holy heck, that was some growth. And I think that it's going to make you guys more excited to participate, more excited to be a part of this. And hopefully if you are a seller, just more motivated, just more like inspired. So the first number to go over is how much did we sell last year? Now I say sell because the numbers that District give us include shipping. So I want you guys to know that all of these numbers include shipping. So they're not 100% accurate, right? Basically I'm not paid commission. District isn't paid commission on shipping. Shipping is completely different. So just like FYI, okay? But last year we sold my hair is getting weird. $82,857.77, which I'm like, that's a good amount. $82,857. But then I looked at this year. We've sold so far $77,399.31. Guys, it's April. January, February, March, April. That's a quarter of the year. No, I'm sorry. That's a third of the year. 77. Let's just multiply that by 3. That's how much we're growing. That's how much we've grown 1 year. It blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. I'm like, holy crap. It's just crazy. I know. It's crazy. So here are the numbers. And again, I hope this inspires you guys. I really do. Okay, April of 2024, $2,267.58. Okay, good start. Thank you, Melody. Thank you. Okay, that was April. So thank you, Melody, for that, because it was Melody basically and a few others selling in April. May, $3,304.42. So we went up by about 1,000. Cool. June, $5,774.47. 2,000. We went up by 2,000. July, $8,276.97. Went up by like 2,500. August, $11,453.64. Went up by 3,000. September, $13,180.74. Went up again by about 2,000. October, we dipped. $11,269.26, which happens, right? You like reach this plateau and then you dip and then you go back up again. And we went back up again. November, $13,633.63. December, we dipped again, $11,432.45. So just to give you guys some background, so that was last year. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I was satisfied with the numbers. I don't run Vintage Jewelry Addicts to like pay bills. Like it's a long-term growth plan for me. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we're like in it. 11,432. Like we started out at 2,267. So we're up by 9,000 since the beginning. January 2025 rolls around. It's January. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to build this. People don't shop in January, or at least I didn't think they did. $21,883.31. And that is the miracle of staying with something, guys. That is the miracle of not throwing in the towel. That is the miracle of like, I don't know. I'm going to just keep doing what I know to be the right way. And if I feel like I'm not going the right way, I change direction. If I feel like I need to adapt, I adapt. Okay? Hilarious. Mid-century wasted. February, we dipped because again, it goes and then, it goes down 17,064, but this is like a new level for us. March, 20,687.05. And today is April 25th. We're at $17,828. And I have a feeling we're going to surpass January and we're probably going to hit 22 or 23 by the end of this month. So I predict that by the end of 2025, we're probably going to be somewhere between 35 and 40 a month if we keep this up. And I'm just trying to figure out how to make that happen. All right. I'm over here in the lab. So anyway, I wrote out all the numbers. They're all here. This is all because of you guys. This is all because you've stayed committed. Some of us have had outstanding live sales. Some of us have figured out the marketplace. Some of us are still, trying to figure out the marketplace. Some of us are still trying to figure out live sales, but it all adds up. And, this is a personal journey for you. This is a personal journey for our buyers as well. It's like, what do our buyers want to buy? But seeing these numbers and you guys continuing to participate, I'm here just trying to be creative with promotion and, how do we continue to attract new customers? How do we get press? Press is something really on my mind this year. How do we use Instagram ads? Something else on my mind for like Q4. All we have to do is just continue to build this community, put more listings, become more active, build our customer list. And then, when that huge explosion happens, like y'all are going to be there. So when that tipping point happens where the whole thing breaks and a district has to, increase bandwidth because we have so many people on our live sales. I mean, it's a good problem to have. So those are the numbers, guys. It's 5:17. Show up and sell. I managed to get this done early. I don't know how I did that. I think I wanted to be really fast. Does anyone want to pop on as we wait for Maria? And yes, break the internet. We want to break the internet. Kim Kardashian used to say that she wants to break the internet. I want to break the internet with Vintage Jewelry Addicts. So, but yeah, show up and sell. But if anyone wants to pop on and say hello for a duo, let me know. If not, we're just going to chat here until Maria goes live. Maybe I can persuade her to go live like five minutes early. But I managed to get through that really quickly. Really quickly. I heard that the next Sterling Silver train sold out. And that is definitely something that is going to help all of you benefit, buyers, sellers, and collectors. Let me see. Did it officially sell out? Because I think Jamie messaged me and was like, it's full. It is full. Good job, guys. Good job. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All good. No, I'm just the crazy one. That's it. I'm just crazy. Crazy and brilliant, but scattered. So I'm always working on honing in my focus. So, but again, my phrase with this community is slow and steady. And I love that I can speak to those numbers, because that to me is enough proof that slow and steady is enough. It will continue to grow. I have no doubt. People love jewelry. And if the tariffs, which I hope not, but woo, we might be in business, guys. I don't want the tariffs. I don't think that it's going to happen. I have a suspicion. I don't normally talk politics, guys, but I think that this is necessary to talk about at some point if it happens. But it's going to be a good thing for us, because people, even other resellers that want to source they're not going to be able to source like the crap, so they'll be sourcing from us. Oh, thanks, David. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes to burn. Oh, Jody, I was on the train the other night and sellers had 75 viewers. How can VJA get more viewers and buyers? It's a long road of promotion. Most of the people that have built on District are massive influencers, which I'm not. I'm just a girl. So they have, YouTube channels that they've built, and then so they're streaming to like YouTube, or they've been able to move people over from YouTube. So it's a combination of social media and then ultimately advertising. I think Instagram ads is really going to be the way, because people can click and then they can, join. But I just don't have that money. At this point. I will at some point, because I'm working my butt off at the markets. But it's like it's the money, and you tend to waste it before you figure it out. So I might want to hire a coach. He's going to charge me a lot, but I don't want to misspend my money on ads that don't do anything. So just one woman with boss earrings. Exactly. But if you guys keep referring, honestly, referrals are still the best marketing. If you tell someone who compliments your jewelry, oh, I'm a part of this community, join, here's how you can join. Or if you guys are in Facebook groups and you are allowed to share, oftentimes the admins are like, no, because I used to be one of those admins. And I give cards out to every single person who buys from me. And you guys can always message me if you want cards. I'm happy to send them to you. It's like $3 in the mail. I need to order some more, but I still have probably 400 or something. Yes, that's awesome, Diana. She says, all my US eBay sales, I invite people to see my lives. Yeah. Yeah, Melody, thank you. Yes. Instagram, we can always teach you guys how to do that. It's not like a one-step process, but David, you have figured it out. You've definitely figured it out. If I could manage to get on all of your lives, I could give you the code for our Instagram, but then you guys, it's like one more thing for all of us to do. So I haven't made that a habit. But if you want us to, I will do it for you. So I have to basically get this code that you copy and paste when you go live on District from our Instagram. And it is a two-step process. Yes. The tariffs are going to force us to buy thrift and secondhand. Yeah, definitely. And, I was even thinking today, if the tariffs are passed, I need some more display pieces for my markets. And I was like, should I just go to Michael's and just buy them right now, just in case? Because all of those display pieces are from China. All of them. So I'm like, I should probably go get some. Maybe I should go get another clothing rack. I was thinking to myself, I'm curious if people are doing that, if they're like buying stuff up, almost like the pandemic, like they're buying a lot of toilet paper. Who remembers? Who remembers not being able to find toilet paper? Yes, Jay. Yes. Yes. And then, so here's the thing that you can do is that the first hour of the live sale, you can post to your Instagram, and then people, if they watch it, will write in the description, just write like, if there's something you like, send me a message, and then you can just sell to them off Vintage Jewelry Addicts. I'm not going to, make you sell it on Vintage Jewelry Addicts just because you stream the live sale to Instagram. Like, no, like, you know what I mean? It can be like, oh, here's my Venmo, and so that could help you too. Ultimately, we want your people to be a participant on the platform so that they can bid. But I know that sometimes that's just how it works. It's just, people just want to pay you. So your neighbors are still hoarding toilet paper. I love it. Me on Maui. Oh, I bet Maui must have been like very low supply. Very, very low supply. Can you guys believe it's been 5 years? I can't. It feels like yesterday. For me, it feels like yesterday. Okay, we are killing time for Maria. If she goes live early, guys, let me know. We all need toilet paper. We all need toilet paper. Yes, we do. We all need toilet paper. I'm just gonna see. Okay, yeah, it's just me. Oh my gosh, crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so we have Marvelous May coming up. So I want to remind you guys that I already said it this morning, that I'm giving away 8 $25 Amazon gift cards not Amazon, Visa. We're not doing Amazon because I don't want to be political. We're just doing Visa. I think Visa is okay as a company. People are banning Amazon, so I'm like, I'm not going to give out Amazon gift cards. So 8 $25 Visa gift cards, so you guys can buy toilet paper, to the random.org winners of anyone who hosts live sales in the month of May. We're doing a weekly drawing where I go on random.org and I put all the names in. If you do 4 live sales, you get 4 entries. If you do 2, you get 2. If you go live 8 times, you get 8 entries. They have to be 30 minutes. They have to actually be selling. So not just like, oh, here I am, and like, here's my house, and no, you're actually selling. And if you win, so there'll be 2 people per week that win, and then I will send that to you. It's digital. And I want live sales every day. I want multiple live sales. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you're a subscriber, your live sales count, which is really nice. And this is an extension of our 1-year anniversary. Now, I can't afford to do this every month, guys, so it's just for the marvelous month of May. But enter to win by hosting a live sale of 30 minutes or more. And again, every week, if you win week 1, I don't think I'm going to make you eligible to win week 2, 3, 4. Haven't written it in fine print yet, but that's just kind of the way it goes. So 8 different sellers or 8 different winners. Ah, she's live. Awesome. I would love to see 40 items in 60 minutes because you won the Fast Live Seller Award, David. So now you have to live up to it. You can't slow down. I love that you bought a bidet. That is so fantastic. Okay, guys, let's go raid Maria. She's about to get started. Please say hello to her in the comments. Wish her well. Check out her listing. She does a great job with, putting items up in her her catalog. Place some pre-bids. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for inspiring me. I'm really, really excited to see where this goes. And we are in it to win it, guys, okay? Because winners win, and you guys are winners. All right, let's go raid Maria. Let's go raid Maria. Here we go.